If you've ever tried to clean up a noisy mic recording, you know the pain. Inconsistent gain, that annoying hum from your PC fans in the background, it's a mess. So when Comica contacted me to review the EJoy D10 Pro, I had to give it a try. It's a wireless dynamic microphone with built-in denoise, USB-C, XLR, RGB lighting, and a 45-hour battery life. Let's see what it's really capable of. Inside the box, you get all the essentials: a user manual, a USB-C cable, an adjustable boom arm, and the microphone itself. The build quality of the microphone feels solid for the price. It's made of full metal, except for the phone cover, which is plastic. It has a good weight and feels ready for daily use. The mic body includes a multi-function dial and buttons for gain control, monitoring, EQ toggle, denoise, mute, and RGB light modes. Everything is tactile and intuitive. Now here's a standout feature. This mic gives you both wired and wireless options, which is rare for a dynamic microphone. You can use it via USB-C digital output or XLR analog, or go fully wireless using the built-in module, which transmits stable audio up to 40 meters. In my tests, the wireless mode was surprisingly reliable. No noticeable latency or dropouts, even when I left the room. The dual-channel version allows you to use two mics simultaneously without a sound card. Just plug and go, making it perfect for podcasts or interviews. Just a heads up, if you buy the single-channel version, you can't upgrade it to dual later because the hardware is different. So make sure to choose the right model from the start. Here's a quick sidebar, because people always ask, what's the difference between dynamic and condenser microphones? In short, dynamic mics like the EJoy D10 Pro are less sensitive but great at rejecting noise. They perform well in noisy environments such as streaming, podcasting, or live setups. Condenser mics, on the other hand, are very sensitive. They're amazing for studio vocals, ASMR, or instruments, but they can pick up everything, from keyboard clacks to your neighbor's dog. Also, condenser mics require external power, while dynamic mics don't. That's why the EJoy can work without it, which is a big plus for mobile or live use. The cardioid large diaphragm dynamic capsule in the EJoy D10 Pro is tuned to focus on your voice and block out background noise. I tested it in front of my gaming PC with fans and the mechanical keyboard going, and the mic still delivered clear, broadcast-level audio. It records up to 48 kHz, 24-bit, and honestly, it sounds really good right out of the box. No EQ needed to get started. You can switch between 3 different modes on the fly using the EQ button and adjust gain levels with the slider. Just remember to keep the mic within 15 centimeters of your mouth and at the right angle for optimal pickup. If your sound is low, adjust the gain and monitoring volume directly on the mic in digital mode. This is where Comica adds some smart tech. Press a button and you activate CalMix Denoise, which reduces ambient noise in real time. This isn't a basic filter, it uses an onboard algorithm to isolate your voice and mute background hiss. The mic also includes 3 EQ modes: deep, natural, and bright, so you can match the tone to your content. Bright is crisp and ideal for streaming. Natural works well for general use, and deep gives you a smooth, radio-style sound. You also get real-time monitoring via the headphone jack, a volume dial, and an instant mute button in case of interruptions. The RGB ring on the mic isn't just for show. It has 6 lighting modes, including dynamic pulse, rainbow cycle, solid orange, and C-wave. It's subtle, but adds personality to your setup, especially for streamers or creators on camera. It can also function as a visual voice monitor while you speak. You can cycle through the lighting modes with a tap or turn them off completely for a cleaner look. In wireless mode, the battery can last up to 45 hours on a full charge. And yes, you can charge it while using it. What I noticed, though, is that you can't charge it and have it turned off. As soon as you plug the USB cable, it turns on, which is weird. Nonetheless, the range remained stable around my studio, and the signal never dropped. That's more than enough for moving around a room or recording interviews on the go. The mic has 2 mounting options: a weighted desktop stand and a boom arm that supports up to 1.5 kilograms, which is the version I tested and got a bit disappointed. The arm is very basic but functional. It's adjustable in all directions, and whether you're sitting or standing, the mic adapts easily to your setup. The bad thing is that the table clamp has almost no protection for the desk. In my case, it damaged the desk because the soft pad installed was not good enough to withhold the pressure and left marks on the desk. The EJoy D10 Pro works with phones, computers, audio interfaces, mixers, recorders, and more. It's fully plug and play, which I find very convenient. I tested the microphone on an iPhone and an Android device as well, and it worked right away. No extra app was needed. And if you want to go analog, just use the XLR port. That flexibility makes it a great choice for any creator, whether you're doing voiceovers, Twitch streaming, podcast interviews, or mobile recording. Final verdict? The Comica EJoy D10 PRO hits a sweet spot. Performance-wise, you get true dynamic sound, wireless freedom, dual-mode USB and XLR connectivity, built-in denoise and EQ, real-time monitoring, and RGB flare. But it's not perfect. It has its flaws. The foam cover doesn't sit securely and tends to unclip whenever you touch or adjust the microphone too hard. This could have been designed to fit more tightly in my opinion. Additionally, the boom arm could be more stable, and the table clamp definitely needs improvement. It should have better grip and a stronger padding to prevent it from scratching your desk on both sides. If you're deciding between a condenser and a dynamic mic, and your space isn't whisper quiet, this dynamic wireless setup is a smart choice. For the money, you get impressive audio quality along with some well-thought-out features. In my opinion, performance-wise, it is a good option. Except from the boom arm, of course, which could be better, but with the desktop stand, you should have no problems. That's it for this one. If you have questions or want a comparison to other mics, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.